Hi, this is Luke and Hannah with Rooted and Built Design, and today we just wanted to share with you a project we worked on this past January. There's some DIY shutters that we put on our front windows on our house.
So before we got started, I drew up the design we were wanting first to get a good feel of the size and style of the shutters we wanted. We like the simple cottage style shutters, and we plan to stain them the same as the wood on our flower beds and above our garage.
First things first, we had to get out the tape measure, take the measurements, so we could figure out how much wood we needed to buy and what supplies we needed to get. Once we brought the decking boards to the house, we just wanted to sand off the stamps that were on the boards. That way whenever we stained it, you wouldn't see those stamps through the stain.
Next, we brought the chop saw out and cut them down to size. We got a little extra help from our oldest son, and the kids are always wanting to help out with the projects. So we used 3 longer boards and 2 shorter boards on each shutter. For you, your dimensions will depend on the size of your windows.
And when we cut these smaller boards, they had these cut edges that were really sharp. We've got out the router and put in a curve or bevel that looks just like the beveled edge on the decking boards that we got from the store. Not something that was necessary, but it makes it look nice and finished. It looked good.
Then we get to staining. Like I said earlier, the kids love to join in our projects, and we love to teach them, even if it does cause them to go a little longer than planned. As you can see, we have to go back over most of our son's stain work to even it out. But it's the thought that counts, and we love that he's learning new things in the process.
And every time that we had the kids coming out to help, we always want to try to do things that they can try to learn something new. And when we were spacing out these shutters, we brought out some pieces of plywood that could space it the same every time, so we didn't have to get a tape measure out and go through the numbers. And we used the extra smaller boards to index the top and the bottom places before we nailed them in. Just little tricks that kids will end up learning whenever they do projects like this. We even got Titus out there to help with the nail gun. He got tap the top of the nail gun, and he really felt like he was big stuff getting to put it all together. Noah's fantastic at using the nail gun. He always does a good job of helping us. All these brad nails did was just to hold the board in place until we could screw into the back side to reinforce everything together. We pre-drilled the holes, that way it wouldn't check, and then just used the impact drill to put it all together with some wood screws.
Oh, then we took a little street hockey break. Sometimes we have to take a little family break, and we love living on a cul-de-sac for reasons just like this. And then back to the shutters. Luke first drilled a hole through the shutter to mark the spot on the brick where we wanted to hang it. Then he took it down so we could drill a deeper hole for the screw into the brick.
And then back up onto the house it goes. We really just had to put 2 screws in each of these. They're not super heavy, and the mason screws that we use work great for holding each of them together. Just had to do 2 screws on both of them, and then we put up the other 3 shutters to get a finished product for the 2 front windows on our house.
Here's a little before and after shot to show the difference. A simple project to make to the curb appeal of your house. You can probably tell that we did this project at the beginning of the year, so the flower beds are a little bare compared to what they are now. But thanks for tuning in with us. We love getting to share our DIY projects with you. Please subscribe to our channel to continue to get updates when we post a new video.